All right, very pleased to be back with more Signalis. This game is great. It's like a homage to old school Resident Evil and Silent Hill especially, and I've been enjoying it a lot so far. It might take me a little bit to get back up to speed with the controls here, if you'll bear with me. B is sprint, L is aim, right trigger is shoot. I'll review what items I have on me right now. I want to check the map constantly. I am going to carry some thermite on me to deal with zombies if I want to take care of them permanently. Probably don't want to carry repair stuff. I don't want to carry anything I don't absolutely need on me, I think. Should be fine for now. Trying to just avoid combat altogether if I can get away with it. You get a fuse for this fuse box. Let me try going back downstairs. Game seems really quiet, so I'm going to turn it up a hair here. Let me know if it's too loud. It's kind of hard for me to look at both. All right, so I don't have the way into the yellow room yet. I can't go into dark rooms yet. There's an item I didn't pick up in that dorm room that I might want to try to sprint to and grab. Anywhere further down that I can go? I haven't been down to floor 7 at all, question mark? I think it's locked, right? It does not open from this side, so we need to find a way to drop down. Maybe there's one that I haven't found. I need to find the flashlight. I also need to try that gray door, if it even is a room. I'll try that first. Doo-doo. Don't think that's the door that I couldn't get into. Right, this room. Turns on my radio, and then I can go into the screen in here where I can set that receiver thing. I can turn it off. Definitely doing like a Metal Gear Solid thing here. Fortunately, the button prompts don't seem to work. 125. Let's try that. I've made their heads pop before. Could try burning that guy, maybe. Oh, I didn't actually do this last time. There's a keyhole in the painting. Oh, I can change radio frequency without menuing. I'm trying to just shut it off, too. I think that's possible. I don't know if I need to thermite this guy. I probably am not going to have to come back in this room again. Just something with the D-pad. D-pad, it looks like it makes me move along with the analog stick. Do I have to like hold a button maybe at the same time? Just trying other button combinations. Right stick also changes my facing. Okay, so I have to find a key to bring into this room eventually. Oh, okay. Thanks. Confirms I cannot open that door. So that removes the thing I was thinking of checking. There is a bunch of items back here that I can try to pick up. There might be another hole that I'm missing somewhere. There's some loot in that room I didn't pick up. Ouch. Jerk. Probably need to heal after that, we'll see. Trying to learn lessons about where I want to be going here. Can't open that gate yet. Get the stuff from the dining room. The hallway outside. This room is full of shit. Oops. Shit. There's the fuse. Need to get out of here without dying now, which good luck. Know where I have to take that at least. Everything's fine, it's fine. Very good, Johan. The elevator full of my corpses, which is great. Okay. So, we made it. Deposit all the ammo. I've got the fuse now. Probably a good time to use Repair Spray Plus. Fuck, I need to heal more than that, though. I don't know if a Repair Spray Plus is like 50% of my max health. Restores a medium amount of health instantly. Small amount of health over time. I can probably deal with over time here. I think you get more net healing from combining those herbs, though. All right, let's save. Use box. Okay, we got a puzzle here. Did I get to choose where to put the fuse, or did it just put it wherever? Nice if I understood what 6 and 2. $240. Okay. So by default, I think I understand. That's doubling, and that's getting multiplied by 6. And can I subtract? That subtracts, also raises. That's the number we want for the top one, is 800. You get 230 on the bottom, though. So it's too much if I do any of these other ones, I think. The rest of these will drain it to 0, so that's also bad. 7's probably as high as I can go. Yeah, I can only drop this by 50, and I can't go up by another 10. It's probably, again, too much. Yawn. It's horrible. Alright, so I see these add flat amounts. This subtracts a large amount from the bottom one, which is probably good. It gets us to 230 on the bottom. But I don't have any way to drain the top anywhere near close enough to get it close to 800. Assuming I've got the right idea that I'm supposed to get both numbers to 800 and 230 with the same settings. Okay, so I really assume it has to start with this one. I can't select multiple of these. I really can't move any of these, right? Well, let me try just doing one of them. I've been able to hit one of them before. Gets me 230. But it just resets. Okay, so I think my original understanding was correct. It's already way too much. I think I can only get to 800 if I do these guys up here, right? Because that gets me to 800. You might be in a horror game. Yeah. Is there something else about this puzzle that I'm missing? It looks like it's just these things multiply 120 volts. This subtracts a flat amount. This adds a flat amount. I can't like reorganize these or move them around, can I? I can only flip the switches. It's my only interaction vector for this one. That one didn't force reset it when I hit it. Like, even if I start from 7, it's already too late to be successful, right? Maybe not, actually. Get to 800 there. Oh, there it is. Hooray! First try. Too easy. Save after that. I just didn't believe the top one was possible with anything with the far left, anything other than the far left option. You always got to have a Tower of Hanoi puzzle. All right, so the lift is working now. It's one of the elemental puzzles, right? It's one of those things that's on my, like, project backlog. I'd like to do a discussion of elemental game puzzles. Somebody probably already has. Talk about, like, ice block puzzles and all their variants. So... Paternoster looping lift. The one I know I just turned on. Try running all the way around. This might end badly for me. Center door. Shit. Shit, double shit. I've never been down. This is the shortcut, I think. Not quite. Almost. Shutter gate handle. Some lore objects back there that I want to check out. Hello. Falcon. Commander eyes only. Or this is gonna be the next boss. I think this game does an excellent job of feeling really mysterious. Oh shit. The ones that crawl out of the floor freak me out. This is normal. Heavy box fashioned to look like an owl. There are small holes at the top looking like a speaker or a microphone. What a cool puzzle concept. Probably need to be careful picking stuff up here. Chinese flag, Falk's diary. The red eye beyond the gate showed me, touched me, poisoned me. Mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I'm no longer fully myself anymore. Scary. Freaky. Freaky deaky. Out of inventory space. Need to find that shortcut that I expect is near here. Oh yeah, Mina. First boss. Really cool boss. High security power armor bodies. Keep their calm demeanor and show exemplary teamwork. Not suited for combat use. Okay. See another guy at the bottom there. Tongue. Okay. This must matter. Let me write all this shit down. Hold on. All right. Planet diagram. Uyan. Home to Imperial Palace is so cool. Floating above poisonous clouds. Rot front. Oh. Habited worlds of the solar system. Yeah, I figured. Ice moon circling largest gas giant. In process. Lima forming. I'm guessing that's a made-up word. Ah. Oh, climate. Okay, sure. Terraforming, I'm guessing, or they're changing the climate to be Veneta. I like how some of these are Chinese, some of them are German. Ocean world, ravaged by war. Close my eyes. Red desert. Imperial fleet can only hold it so long. Hey, Matt. New nation's government. Gas giant rings in the sky is beautiful. Ling. Okay. Sure that'll come up in a puzzle later. Star map, briefing room. Need a library key. I think the map lets me review. Okay. Library key, library hallway. Need to start saying what keys I need. Library hallway, B8. Making notes has been very helpful for me in this game. Don't want to go in any dark rooms. I literally can't do anything in them. Nope. Door can't be opened if the lock is defective. I want to see if I can get one of these elevators to take me to the hallway shortcut. Oh, this is the furthest down I can go, B8, okay. Well, I gotta go through the room with the scary guys. The door on the right, it's probably locked, knowing this game. I love that some of them just straight up don't aggro. Hummingbird. B8 East. Like, I think part of what makes this game excel is the negative space, the stuff it doesn't show you or doesn't do. That last enemy would have made sense to aggro immediately. I love all the busted doors, too. It's like... It's a Silent Hill thing, but it, like, works really well, I think. It kind of creates the feeling that the map is bigger. The thing I'm really spooked about in this game is if there's eventually, like, a pursuer, right? Like a Nemesis, Mr. X type thing. That would freak me out. I can play games like this free of stress as long as I can, like, gamify the horror and, like... Oh, flashlight module. Okay, well, I gotta go find a box to save. Adler. Adler's our, like, Wesker guy. He's a dick. Lead commando. Okay. Eagle key, B8. I know where the flashlight module is. I have to find a place to put it away. Falk units are super weapons. No space for the shotgun rounds. Maybe there's a save point on this floor, or I can find the staircase shortcut I've been looking for. I think it might be that yellow door all the way on the west side of this hall. Thanks. Like that it kind of remembers where they were. They don't chase you in between rooms right now. But they all, you can't like completely reset their positioning just by leaving. Okay, excellent. Let's go save and deposit all my junk. I could see a lot of people like really hating the inventory limit in this game, but I don't know. I get why they did it. I think it's a good, risky, artistic choice. They maybe could have spared to like make it 7 items instead of 6. It doesn't seem like a lot, but given all the stuff you can pick up. I think the problem ends up being that you can kind of, with very little risk, run back and forth and ferry stuff to your item box once you know where stuff is. Maybe like a limited way to send certain items straight back to the box without actually having to visit it. Like the bigger role of limited inventory, I think, is to limit what you're allowed to carry with you while you're exploring, more so than what you're allowed to pick up and send back to your chest. But I suppose it is pretty legitimately spooky to, shit. Have to come back to an area that you've already explored. Mine shaft access. This seems like a trap room. So I'm gonna climb out of the floor on me. admin key for mineshaft. Gotta get that flashlight thing. Oh, some of them are really fast. Not super confident in my shucking and jiving abilities. Yes, please. Okay, that's nice to force me to understand how that works. Oh, it replaces my tool. That's kind of cruel. Oh, man. I can turn it on and off. I'm guessing it gets things' attention, though. I read the Adler details. Robot Wesker, basically. Okay. So I can go check out this dark. I got a bunch of dark rooms that I can visit now, and I should go visit. Lock me in the room with the upgrade. Force me to learn how it works. Thank you, game. That does seem to get their attention, so that's good to know. Probably need to leave it off most of the time then. I like that they force you to turn the light on to exit the room, that you can't just like brute force your way through. Oh god, there's more shit up there. Scary. That's extremely mean. All right. Do I still have inventory space? I have one inventory space. I feel like these rooms are where it's pretty reasonable to like try to kill stuff and thermite it to death. There's some healing there. Oh my god. I hate this room so much. There's so much loot in here, but there's like a bunch of dudes. I have to come back. The dark room directly west of me, but I have no inventory space anymore. This is the highest I can go. Okay. Need to go deposit some of this junk I just found, and then I'll check some more of these dark rooms. Deposit all this crap I picked up. Probably shouldn't be carrying the shutter handle around with me until I know what it's for. Am I only thermite? I think the whole idea with carrying fewer of them is that I free up an inventory slot if I use one. I don't think the one I used it on earlier was at all worth thermiting, unfortunately. In fact, it feels like it's a generally pretty bad idea to fight anything. I really like the thermite system. I really liked it in the Resident Evil 1 remake. I guess with Resident Evil 1, it works a little bit better because there's so many like central hub areas that you have to keep revisiting. Here, I think you kind of get away-ish with not having to revisit spooky areas over and over. This one's probably safer for me to check. Still stuff in that room that I didn't get. Come back to. All the way east and then down. Are dudes in here? Ladies, I should say. Fuck. I like how the light kind of forces you to do combat-ish. Or makes it very, very hard for you to completely avoid it. Weapon case. Interesting. Secure storage box for pistol-sized firearms locked with a small padlock. To find a key for it, I guess. More adhesive tape. Huh. It might just be lore, but I'll write it down. 8421C, 6060 star, S2313 Jaeger, it looks like. 2, 3, 4, 5260, 5, 4560. I think this is just like showing the records of different things. Okay. Oh, it just gave me the text there. Tank Hunter. Showing their scores, I think. Of course, it doesn't seem to actually do anything. Shoot the last one just to check. Nope. Because I can turn it off temporarily, right? To avoid getting as much attention on me right away. Inventory's already full again, so I gotta go deal with that right now. Don't think I have any way to get into this weapon case. Just gonna start depositing. Oh, not that. Joining, sealing, attaching, and mending. I need to keep the flashlight. Okay, I'm gonna try to go gather as much material as I can. It would be great if I could find a second save room somewhere. There's a lot of loot all around the place that I could technically try to go get and hoard. It seems like you need a lot of ammo for the boss fights, so. Shooting range had an item I left behind. It was like pistol ammo, I think. See if I can get it quickly. Shower robots leave you alone if you don't run. This one, I think something crawled out of the floor. Or at least it did on my way back. Yeah, there it is. 12mm ammo. Cute shooting range. Don't think there's anything else in this room that I missed. Really gotta turn off that light before I go in rooms. So there's an auto injector I missed in the shower. Probably will not use those. They're like rations in Metal Gear Solid, I think. Shit. Don't go to the locked doors. That's bad. Workshop key. something I missed in this room. I can drop down the hole again right when the thing's about to spawn. Bump into them and take damage. I don't like that. See another auto injector. If I die, that's okay. Yeah, exactly. Island key. Management office on the 7th floor. Burn her illusions inside the room crying. Okay, so that's the painting room. Feedback loop of the frequency of her control signal. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I didn't even see that. That scared the shit out of me. I have no healing items on me, so if I get hit again, I think I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this thing. Just to get whatever's back there. Oh, no space for the hunter's key. Ah. Shit. Have to, like, delete things. Okay, I could try to run and come back and then get the key. Before she respawns. I do wonder if this game does a thing where, like, you look like you're closer to death for longer than you actually are, you know? That would be kind of cool. Like, red health actually represents, like, 2 or 3 hits before you die instead of just 1 hit like you might expect. I like the way the audio gets totally, like, flooded when you're this low on health. Is there a natural region when you get really low? Let's hope most of those guys are dead now. That would be nice. Know where to take that, but let's deposit everything else here. Let's combine. Use. Save again. Yeah, I think I'm on board with limited inventory space in general for this game and most games like it. I was commenting mostly on the thermite. I think the thermite would work better if you were constantly revisiting the same, like, hub area. It's certainly fine that that doesn't seem to be the way that it's structured, but I think that's the reason that works so well in the Resident Evil 1 remake, because you keep coming back to the same hallway. And I kind of get the feeling I'm only going to be in this area for now, basically. Shit. Yeah. But I feel like I have to be, like, passing through the hallway, like, 5 or more times to justify burning a zombie there. It's not a massive criticism. I still think that the RE1 remake is a perfect idea, and I wish more horror games would adopt that concept. I think it's really smart. See if there's any loot in there that I was missing potentially. Doesn't look like it. Finished getting everything in the dining room. Got the hunter key now. Alright, I know I can use the shutter key thing on that gate. I have a couple breadcrumbs of where to go right now. Maybe thermiting that thing was worth it after all, though I think I was able to freely kill it by just doing the frequency each time. Small padlock key. All right, let me guess that that goes to the gun case, question mark. Revolver. That's our 12mm. Okay. It's kind of like a Magnum equivalent, I guess. Save that for boss fights, probably. How much of that ammo do I have? 12.36 pistol. Okay, we need the island key, and I guess I'll take the shutter handle, because I have a guess where to take both of them. Let's see. Floor 7 has a couple things, doesn't it? It has the shutter gate. Not a shutter gate on other floors, is there? No. Okay. The island key first. Still dead. Cool. I love some of the little like graphics they did for close-up puzzle objects. Okay, the workshop key. I passed that recently but didn't write down where it was. 6th floor, thank you. Let's try the shutter real quick. Yes, yes. Screamy, screamy. I like how, like, when you're picking up items, it doesn't actually pause the game. It's very cruel. Oh, there's another save room. Okay, I should have come here sooner. So there's an entire floor where everything is based on... Okay, we know where to take the owl key. Because there's that little... There's a lady with the owl. Yule. Owl. Cleaning, cooking, medical, and office work. Okay. I have places to take both of these, and they're both on the 6th floor. Nice little middle ground save room. I don't have to go all the way out of my way anymore. Piano in this room, it looks like. Piano room, yeah, okay. 6th floor. Can you not be standing right there? She'd be a useful one to take out. Okay, so there's... Oh, this is... Oops, I got my math confused. My bad. Workshop. Well, that tells me what that door is. Yes, yes. Replica known issues. Previous experience with these replica models given us insight into irregularities. Stars have a strong internal hierarchy. Own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. Storage units have a short temper. Torch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. I love it. Oh, interesting. 142 kilohertz. I love the cassette. All right, so there's cassette room, bring cassette to room, 142 hertz. A really cool looking art asset. They're all really good in this game, I think. Okay, I know where the owl key's gotta go, I think. Don't think I need to change the frequency right now. Sorry, I need to find the unfortunately the buttons for activating stuff are disabled on the screen for whatever reason. It's not, oh there it goes, it's just A. Send the tape contents to me so long as I'm on that frequency, I think is the whole idea. I think I get it, okay. Like I put a tape in there, I set my broadcast to 142 and it tells me the instructions at a distance. Otherwise I can't hear what's on the tape at all, I think. The dorm, flood overflow. Is the owl key really intended to be on this floor? Staff dorm. Okay. Spooky showers. There you go. Oh, the owl key was gonna be the other room. The lady holding the owl. Stun prod. There's our tape. Broken music cassette. I like the rations. That's cool. Tall mirror. Do I use tape on this thing? Repair the magnetic tape. Doesn't wake up the scary owl lady. Yeah, there's so much cool, like, Alien retro tech in this. Alien 1 style retro tech. Okay. Never played anything quite like this game. I love how simultaneously it wears its influences on its sleeve, but it is very much its own game. It is not just schmilent schmill. I think that's a very difficult balance to pull off. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, it did work. Tape is tape, I guess. Popular with the owl units. I also like schmilent schmill. It'd be nice if more people could try to recreate the tone. I played a couple like indie games that are trying so hard to be a AAA game that they don't really have their own identity, is I guess what I mean to say. So it's cool that this one manages to do both. I think that's challenging. Go to the workshop. Video transmitter. I guess this section of the game has you backtracking a lot, huh? I was just surprised after beating Mina that we seem to have gone to a completely different section of the world. I'm not revisiting the earlier areas at all now. Like after pressing the B button to back out of that menu. I heard a little tippy tap from my foot apparently. Yeah. Okay, so the scary thing is now we go back to the room with the lady with the owl and she's gone. Okay. Take the looping lift here. Falcon. A lot of them are named for birds. I see the little microphone. That's cool. Hummingbird key. I recognize that. All right, let's see. Hummingbird I marked was east of B8. Although I made a bunch of progress now, so I kind of want to go save. Change floor. Where was my new save room? B7. Like northeast and then northeast. I got my little hummingbird key here. Watch there be another save in there. This game did a pretty good job of warning about the first boss fight. I assume it's going to do the same with the next one. Excuse y'all. Hummingbird is all the way over there. Can you not be standing right there? I think I've been up there without aggroing her before. Known issues. Previous experience with the replica models got us insight into irregularities. Owls tend to form large groups, sing and dance. Original pattern was a ballet dancer. I'm sure they have access to music. I love this whole degradation fetish thing. Give each other themed nicknames. Don't estimate auras. Our personas can be stabilized, allowing them access to plants to take care of. Eagle Key. Colibri. Okay, Hummingbird makes sense. The most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Okay. Falcons are aided by Colibri. Amplify her signals. True hive mind, scary. So I wonder if the boss is going to be a falcon with a bunch of Colibri ads that I have to deal with or something. Colibri study. Oh god. 7-2, I think it said. Nine 5. Nothing right in the D-pad should work. It does, yeah, thanks. Well, it's very slow. So you have to like react quickly, I guess. Oops. Burning them is unnecessary because they just despawn. Okay. Postbox key. Interesting. Scary little oscillating fan there. Postbox 0512. I hope more games adopt this like aesthetic. One, I think it makes it easier to develop them because they don't have to have super high resolution textures or anything. But also I think it looks cool as hell. Like, it's wild. I wouldn't have said that. Like, I always loved 16-bit graphics when I was a kid and immediately liked any like PS1 or N64 or PS2 game that still used sprites. But I remember very clearly thinking that, see, Eagle was B8. Okay, I didn't give myself more information. I think it's north from here. I remember thinking that the PS1 and the N64 looked like trash and that I was very glad to put it behind us, but I guess when you intentionally adopt this aesthetic, you can make it look really good. That's the Eagle door. Elster. Magpie, okay. Combat engineer, orbital service. Sappers and scouts. Okay. Right. Adler, who's kind of like Wesker. Can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Another memory of my Gestalt life. Okay, so this helps me kind of understand what the whole Gestalt thing is. It seems like that's the imported memory of like the Gestalt is the other person. Like how they said that one of them, their personality was based on a ballerina dancer. Okay, so there's a lockbox that requires the star chart that I found. I would agree. Yeah, I think early NES art generally looks pretty bad, but now you can make a game using the NES palette and make it look pretty good. Send my saved ration marks with that marvelous looking fountain pen. Okay, so I know which one that is. I can find the thing that's missing from the mechanism. I like all the cards on the table there. Adler Study Shrine Box. Didn't think so. Well, that's a bit of a head scratcher. I don't have nothing in this room gave me immediate access to anything else as far as I know. I could try to find out where this post box thing is supposed to go. Adler bedroom, Calibri bedroom. Probably still more for me to get in the spooky dorm that I don't like. On B8 right now, right? I've been in basically all the dark rooms currently available to me. I can go back to earlier areas. I don't think there's any reason to. I don't think I left behind any dark rooms up there. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I gotta find out what the deal is with this post box key, I guess. I still can't do the mine shaft to my knowledge. I don't have the library key yet. There's supposed to be a mailroom somewhere, maybe. Oh, 0512. I don't think I can even go back up to B4. I think I dropped down here after a boss fight. I can't revisit it. Owl dorm. RR dorm, star dorm. Management office. Falcon study, Falcon bedroom. Check that dorm again. There's a lot of bullshit in there, but I was not able to fully loot it last time. Administrator's key. Anything standing out on this floor? I guess I'm gonna go to an item box and see if I have any suspicious items. This room's all done. I did the thing with the painting. Doo-doo. Didn't miss anything obvious in here. I hate when it spawns me so close to one like that. It's so mean. Okay. Got our spooky piano room. I got a photo module, stun prod, an auto injector, thermite, revolver, shotgun. This is all bullshit. The post box key, I think, is my only breadcrumb at the moment. Because I can just start exploring rooms that I've already been in and see if I find anything I may have missed before. This isn't too far from that annoying dorm that I want to explore. Whoops. I love that they aggro if you like tap the B button briefly. It's funny. This is one of the rooms that has a ton of enemies in it, but might have useful loot in it. I think it was pretty much just ammo up there, but again, I haven't really had the opportunity to check. Ow. Get it, you. Gonna have to use that immediately. That's funny. Okay, I think it was all just ammo and that repair spray. That's a dead end. Let's go deposit all that and then heal and then keep searching rooms. It's almost like that item is specifically to heal you from getting all the shit in that room. I think the first time I went in there I didn't take any damage, but I also didn't have enough inventory space to pick everything up, so. Okay. Let's just fully exhaust this floor, shall we? How dare you? I see that auto injector. I don't know if I can safely grab it. I can. Nice. Shit. Spooks me every time, yo. Cradle of Humanity, Veneta. That thing is still dead. That's nice. Did that already. Good to confirm those things are all in fact Colibris. Okay. Be funny. I don't think there's anything else in that room. Shit. Still playing the music. Yeah. Our dorm, I think, has a hole in the floor. Yeah. An enemy that comes out of the floorboards after a minute. Confirming there's nothing else in this room of interest. I think I'm completely done in the repair bay and the shooting range. I think I just had the revolver and the little lockbox. Maybe I can do something else with the owl thing in an owl dorm. Haven't tried that yet. Let's see, what if I played in this room? 142, right? The mirror in this room is a nice touch. Get a goddamn copyright strike. Well, not strike, but they'll claim it for that. Okay. Later. North part of the cleaning room, maybe? Just a bunch of debris. Oh, here we go. I didn't even see this before. There we go. Excellent. Yay! I thought I was going to be stuck for a minute. I was getting real nervous. I don't like being stuck. Deposit the auto injector. Don't need that shit. This feels like the kind of game, I haven't looked at the Metacritic score for it, but I imagine a lot of people dinged it for the limited inventory space. I don't know, it works really well for me. Like, super get it. And I'm guessing it's one of those things where they had to take the risk that it would upset some people or they wouldn't want to play it. Kind of increases the game essence for those folks who do enjoy it. Library, yeah. Another dying person, normal, fine, not at all creepy. Mina and Adler. Yep. Extremely stable, little has to be done to keep Minas happy. Get along well with other models. Diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. What a fun way to, like, have a bunch of lore objects all around the world. It's like, oh, there are a bunch of robots that need to do that or they go fucking crazy. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, so those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing gestalt memories. Yeah, I think the lore objects in this game are incredible, because the stuff in like the first couple hours of the game is almost all gobbledygook. Like you can kind of get the sense, okay, there's something going on with robot people and human people. What's up with that, right? And I like the way they're slowly like drip feeding you more information and giving you time to speculate on the info they gave you earlier. I played games like this, especially indie games, where they're like the dev is like terrified that you won't get what's going on, and so like info dumps really early. Adler units work best when left alone. They don't mix well with their own type. Become emotionally dependent on their commander. Susceptible to bioresonant suggestion. Let me write that down in case that's a boss strategy later. Frequencies, maybe. Bored easily, may need new fetish objects at regular intervals. Yep. Calibri neural patterns are very unstable, susceptible to influence. Cool, makes sense. Decommission Calibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. To have access to a well-stocked library. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. Used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Can't understand their thoughts anymore. This is the only place I don't have to hear them anymore. This is the only place I'm safe. Should I become like the others? Then I wouldn't be alone. I hate this. Nice and spooky. I love this game's approach to having NPCs who talk too, right? Like, it's like kind of surreal, but it's also like usually a horror game like this, I feel like you do not want people walking around and talking. It kind of works in Silent Hill 2 because of the whole like, are you in purgatory for your sins question of that game. And it makes things feel weird that you have all these characters who aren't acknowledging how fucked up everything obviously is. Alignment error, use manual controls. Oh, I see. See, this is effectively an ice block puzzle, right? It's this is actually kind of great. It's a cool form factor for an ice block puzzle. It's called detected. Does it want me to get a thing? Maybe. Okay, hold on. That's what I mean about there being like a finite set of like rudimentary puzzles. Oh, my kingdom for a reset button. I think I was better off when I first started. I don't seem to be able to get out once I'm over here. I can go right here. Okay, I see. Didn't notice that at the bottom. Cool. Okay, well, I know where to take that. Now it's the owls who like this, not the Calibris. That's in Adler's room. Go save real fast. Can you not be staring right at the door? Rude. Shit. Sometimes that one just detects me right away as soon as I cross the threshold. Hey, Matt. It's one of the planets. Let me review the star map real quick because I wrote down all the information, but not like crucially the order in which anything was happening. So Haymat has the star on it. Goes Lang, Haymat, Rot Front, Tez, Veneta, Buyan. So I probably just need to know the order. I don't need to know all the lore, but I wasn't sure what it was when I first saw it. I think it was still correct to write all that shit down. Adler's room is right there. All right, here we go. Right. And be in every possible position here. So we know that one's supposed to be the outermost. I don't know if I recognize the other symbols. Go look at the star map again. They require me to turn on the light to get out of Adler's room, which means that I'll always have it on when I go in that hallway, which means I'll always get immediately aggroed. So there's like a circle, a pause symbol. I think I wrote down literally everything except the information I needed for this silly star map. See, maybe take a screenshot once Haymat gets all the way to the north end. Okay. Screenshot get. Oh, god damn it. Apparently I did not screenshot it successfully. I guess I could just rotate it. I'm gonna wait one more time. Took a screenshot of my text file by accident. Come in. Get it? Got it that time. Okay. Guessing the pause symbol is the two is Kitez and Venata, or Veneta, excuse me. Good puzzle concept though, I like it. So if they mean that's Rot Front. This is the star in the center. Oh, maybe that is right then. I didn't realize I could push that. I'm guessing that just does something when I have the right configuration. Okay, hold on. That's the configuration I expect to be correct, so if I rotate everything in the same direction... only thing that's giving me any information here, as far as I can tell, is the star here, which I took that to mean that's supposed to be my calibration. But I assume this is Kitez and Veneta. I don't know if this is Bouillon or Rotfront. It seems like it's too big. Let me read the descriptions again. Poisonous clouds, ice moon circling a gas giant, climate forming, ocean world ravaged by war. Imperial fleet can only hold it for so long. Red desert, new nation's government, gas giant rings in the sky is beautiful. There's cards here, but I don't think they're helpful. Let me read the lore documents here again really quick. Guess the planet on the card I was holding. Okay. You can see the cards on the ground there. We know that's Hamat. Okay, so if that's Hamat, I guess that implies the other ones can't be Hamat. Maybe that's it. Maybe Hamat is the outermost one. So everything has to be relevant to that. So that makes this Rotfront? I think I got it. Okay, I understand now. Took me a second. Kitez and Veneta, and then Bouillon is the only one remaining that makes any sense. Gotcha. Cool puzzle. It's the admin key. Yeah. Really like that one. Shrine Diary. There's a meeting with Commander Falk. This is going to be the boss fight we're about to fight, I think. Date the previous entries with today's date. Every single entry is the same day. I love this. I really like the theme of this game. Something calls for me in the mine. Okay, I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a save point right past that door. It's the one where I'm always gonna pull aggro. Spooked me even though I knew it was gonna happen. Shit. Surely this is building to a boss, so I expect maybe a save in a boss fight. If not, I can redo that puzzle pretty quickly. I like these cutscenes too. Know you're here. Done this countless times before. You don't belong here. Shit. Nope, there's not a pre-boss save point. Maybe there is. No map data. I love the look of this whole place. This is great. Very spooky. High power mining lasers, too large and heavy for me to use. Oh, this is such good build up. I love this. Really should have saved before coming here, but I was expecting to get a save point. I love this is like multiple long hallway dread building rooms. It's fucking great. Hey. Monofilament fiber, handle with care. Diameter 2 nanometers average. Risk of death. Monofiber will effortlessly cut through limbs and equipment in an instant. Always wear protective clothing. Do not touch monofiber without proper protective gear. Only handle in brightly lit places. Interesting. Nitro Express ammo. Hidden behind a little wall there. Assume that's the thing that Adler dropped. Or that Adler unit dropped, I should say. Okay, I have multiple options. The nice thing to do would be have one of these, all these paths be locked, but the one with the save room not be locked. Timina? Not a protector, are you? What brings you here? Theo. That's so fucking cool, especially since we just fought her as a boss. Mining office just south of here. What's one drop in an ocean? That is the fucking coolest thing. I love that. Oh, nice, Johan. Easy. I like them denying me my immediate boss point, save point. Or boss save point. Alina's diary. Any trace of Elster? Something's wrong with the protectors. A guard spotted me sneaking on the medical wing. Flare gun, signal flare shells. Incinerates targets. Okay, I'm obviously gonna have to bring some of this with me. Stress goes down a bit from getting a save point. Let's see what's past minor real fast. Okay, I thought so. See if they're going to require me to use the flashlight in this fight. That would be mean if they did. Stack 5 of those. Auto injector would probably be helpful. Oh, I have so few total shotgun rounds. Wow. Very mean. See if that gets me through this fight. So I get to go try it. Mining nuclear tech high security replica mina. All right, how's this gonna go? love the way this game is paced. I feel like an hour and a half was perfect for that last like level section. The lighting here is awesome. Fucking normal. Oh my god, just a regular enemy now. That's great. I do love when games do that. Ouch. I have no inventory space to pick that up. I don't know why I'm even trying. Slightly angled, looks safe to slide down. Probably do the same thing as last time and try to figure out what the deal is with the fight and then reload and try it again to conserve resources. Gonna make me jump in that whole game? Very mean of you. Guessing there are no other optional paths here, but I'm just checking. Okay. These cool first-person view scenes. I love it, it's like in 4:3 too. Twin suns shrink, the shadows lengthen. Night where black stars rise and strange moons circle through the skies, but stranger still. This definitely adds some, like, intensity to the boss fight. But you've got basically a salty run back. Calls me in a sea of flesh. We will become one, but I can never go back to being me. Oh, cool. It's just out of reach. Maybe I'll come here later as somebody else and be able to get that. Being outside is weird and creepy. Place is pretty freaky, freaky deaky. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I'm probably gonna load anyway, so I may as well like learn as much as I can in this attempt if I'm gonna end up switching my stuff out. Operating on the assumption that I need the flashlight, but it would be kind of mean to have a fight that requires an item I didn't bring with me, so maybe it won't be the case. Offerings. And in the darkness, the dead shall be offered a light and holy spices. They may find a way out of this cursed place. Oh, do I have to specifically get rid of my flashlight module? Maybe not. I still have no map here. Seems like I'm supposed to sacrifice something in that room, and I don't have any items to put in there. Oh, there's another door I missed. Okay. Keypad I don't know the answer to. No room for more ammo. Does not open from this side. More loot. Oh, they denied me the boss fight. That's almost even better. Place this. Leave. Leave. Leave this place. Okay. This is all rusty and gross. I feel like negative space really seems to be one of this game's huge strengths. It's a creepy classroom, it looked like. Don't have map data. I don't like that. Stop making me do that, game. Maybe this is the boss fight I was expecting. I don't want to drop in the pulsating flesh. Strange device under the glass bell. It's hooked up to the microphone. So presumably it's another frequency puzzle, and I doubt it's the one I already know. That's interesting. 42 kilohertz makes a K symbol. Because I'm too far from the cassette tape anymore. A wedding ring, huh? Death do us part. Spooky. Too spooky. Too spooky for me, and I still don't have a map for this area. Fuck. Warnings. This place, nothing valued is here. Oh, classic. This is the, what is it? The warnings they write for, like, nuclear waste storage to keep, like, future civilizations. Let me find the link. Yeah, long-term nuclear waste warning messages. This place is a message, part of a system of messages. Pay attention to it. This place is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. Nothing is valued here. It's funny what, like, physicists think is gonna last forever. We tried drawing some, like, spooky spikes and things. Large wooden doll. Yikes. I already have a bunch of stuff to store. Nesting dolls are a popular children's toy on the rot front. It's hollow. Yeah, exactly. That sign can't stop me because I can't read. A doll doing a little pool of blood that's spooky. Too spoopy. Andrea is a very creative person as a physicist, and I don't think I would put her in charge of designing the long-term nuclear storage warnings. It's not a K. It's gonna be a cool puzzle, though. Yeah, it's a very interesting problem, I agree. I think it's a problem for artists. And I'm sure they consulted artists in coming up with some of that imagery. How can you make something that is obviously telling future people who have lost access to language not to go somewhere, right? It seems very challenging. Go ahead and combine these real quick. I feel like it's always correct to combine those. The same is true of herbs in Resident Evil, I guess. I really like that they set an expectation that we'd get a save before a boss with the first boss, Mina, and then sent us down a path where you expect there to be a save and then there isn't a save, and then there finally is a save, and then the giant hole you drop in doesn't take you straight to a boss, despite giving you the little, like, headshot flash. Like, I think familiarity and being able to, like, decode the game is the death of horror in this genre. Like, you need to fuck with the player a little bit. It's already bad enough, I think, that I completely understand that I can, like, reset enemy aggro by running out of a room, right? Or that I'm completely safe inside of, in save rooms. It's probably good to have you be safe inside of save rooms, but I was really, really scared of Mr. X in the Resident Evil 2 remake until I realized that there were certain rooms that he just wouldn't go into, and then I just didn't care anymore. Okay, I think I've got everything I can get. Gear again, just in case the giant blood thing is a boss. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I think that one wasn't just physicists, though. You know, it's a whole bunch of people coming together. How can we communicate that we understand the structure of hydrogen without any words? See if it ends up being necessary. I don't remember. I've definitely encountered save shenanigans. I don't ever shut up about the one in Silent Hill 2, where you get to the room before the final boss and there's like 9 save points on the wall. It's one of my favorite things any game has ever done. So presumably here's our boss. In which case I might go over to make sure I can finish it here. Oh man, that's like straight out of Silent Hill. It's like is it Bad Daddy, I think it is? Freaky, like, child molestation boss. Very uncomfortable. Gotta do something once I knock it down, apparently. Probably should have brought healing. Thank you for helping. I like that horror boss fights aren't supposed to be mechanically interesting, right? They're just supposed to kind of freak you out. Recoil knocked her out. There goes all my revolver ammo. Okay, I saved all my shotgun ammo. Probably a perfect stopping point. Don't take any of your belongings without permission. Future Marstead, you literally just beat a boss. It's probably prudent to heal. You could maybe try fighting the boss again to conserve a little bit of resources. You did miss a few shots. Basically, it's like the Bad Daddy chases you around a room. You have to land a bunch of shots, and then once you knock it down within range of this lady, she takes it out with a rifle. But you're not allowed to pick up yet. You do have the ammo for it, though. Yeah, so consider just opening next stream with killing that boss. Maybe it'll get you familiar with the controls again. The save with that boss is this one, 450-42. This is the one after the boss. So if you can do better, basically you got hit a couple times and you wasted like 2 or 3 revolver shots, and you might be able to do it without wasting any shots and without getting hit. If you try it once and it doesn't work, don't spend a bunch of time on it. It's a horror game. You're not supposed to have all your ammo. But since you just got teleported to this room, you have no idea where you are. You don't have a map right now. So good luck. At least you're not going to get lost in places you've already been to.